officially summer, and for today's video I want to share with you my must-have for that time of the year. For reference, I do experience a very hot summer where I currently live. Thankfully, the humidity levels here are so low compared to other states, so that makes it so much better. But we still get that high 90s and over 100 good weather, which I think is pretty hot if you ask me. The first and most important thing in this whole list is a sunscreen, and though I wear that all year round, but I think it's more crucial to have it during the summertime because we are more exposed to the sunlight, and even when we are indoors, I particularly love to sit next to this very window if I'm working from home or if I'm reading a book or if I'm browsing on my phone. And so though I'm not getting that direct sunlight, but I'm still exposed, and so I like to make sure that I am protected. For sunscreen, I've been liking these two particular brands lately, and the first one is from Supergoop. It's the Unseen Sunscreen. I do like to stick to SPF of 40 or higher. So this one is SPF of 40 PA+++. And what I love about this one in particular is that one, it has no scent. I'm very sensitive to scented products, and so I try my best to avoid them, especially if they are around my face. Another major factor in a sunscreen for me is whether it leaves a white cast, and this one, because it's clear, it doesn't at all. And the texture is a velvety texture, so it feels super smooth and it almost disappears after you put it on. I do have a combination skin, mostly oily, especially during the warmer months, and I find that this one does not make my skin more oily than what already is. I love how it wears underneath makeup. I feel like it just disappears right after I put it on, and it dries on, and I can go in with whatever it is that I want to go, and it does not make any difference when it comes to texture and not going together with other products. So absolutely love this one. I also have a lotion that has SPF of 50 from Supergoop. I keep it on my master bathroom for Kyle and I both to use it, and that one I use it mostly for my body because it tends to be more oily. At least on me it feels more oily, and so that one I do not use it for my face, just for my body. But I also like that one. It is scented, but because I don't put it right on my face, then I'm not smelling it constantly, and I feel like the scent kind of disappears with time, and so it doesn't bother me as much. I mainly bought it for Kyle because he tends to forget to put sunscreen. It's not something that he was taught growing up, and so now I'm trying to get him into the habit of wearing sunscreen so that way he can just pump it and put it all over his body. And so I have those little ones for my face, but we do also have a big one for the rest of the body. Another brand that I was recently introduced to is the EltaMD skincare, and this one has an SPF of 46, which we love. The main reason why I want to try this one is because it was recommended by an esthetician. She said that it's really good for acne prone skin, which I've been dealing with acne my whole life, and so especially more lately since we moved here. I'm not sure if it's the change of environment, but I've been breaking out really bad. This one, like the previous one, I just used for my face, and I also got a tinted one because I wanted to try both and see how they wear. I did just get this a couple days ago, and I wore this one underneath my makeup yesterday, and it worked just fine. Compared to the previous one, it does feel a little more oily because it is in a cream base, but once you spread it out, it completely mattifies. It does have a very light traditional sunscreen scent to it, but it's very minimal, and so it doesn't bother me. Obviously, the main difference is that this one is tinted, the other one is not. Also, the tinted one has an SPF of 40, the non-tinted one has an SPF of 46. Because this one is tinted, it's gonna give you a little bit of coverage. I think it's good if you, like me, has a hyperpigmentation from acne and you want to just even out your skin a little bit, but it's not like a makeup foundation at all, which is not what I was looking for anyway, so this works out perfect for me. I will keep both of them. I do like them, and I'm thinking it's gonna be a repurchase for me depending on how my skin reacts to them. I also have this Super Serum Skin Tint SPF of 40 from Elia. I don't consider this one to be a regular sunscreen, so I don't wear this by itself. I do like to keep my makeup very light, and when I wear regular, no foundation because I don't wear foundation, but if I wear any tinted whatever in my face, it's gonna be very light because I like feeling like that no makeup look, especially when it's 90 or over 90 degrees weather outside, and so I don't want to feel like my my whole face is melting with makeup. This one is also in an oily consistency, and so if you have oily skin, I absolutely do not recommend this one. I think I can get away with it because I do have a combination skin, and so if it's cool outside and I know I'm not gonna be sweating a lot, then I can apply a little bit of this and be fine with it. But it is in the oily side, and so I do not recommend it if you struggle with oily skin. I also have a couple setting powders that have SPF. These are from Ilia, has an SPF of 20. So I like to apply this one on top of whatever it is I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a tinted sunscreen, or if I just have my sunscreen and my concealer, which is what I have on right now, and I'm leaving the house and I know it's gonna be hot and humid, then I like to mattify my look with this one, and it works really well. The other powder that I have, which I keep this one in my bag, so when I'm out and about I can mattify and reapply my sunscreen in a sense. This one is the Resetting from Supergoop, and it comes in this form where it has the powder on the bottom and then it has a brush, so you open it and then you slice this plastic down, and then you have the brush with the powder on it, and so you just kind of shake it and then you apply it on your face. This one has an SPF of 35, which is pretty good. I don't wear this or the other powder as my main sun protection. It's something that if I'm out and about, I have this one in my bag. I can just reach it and just quickly reapply without messing up my makeup. Sticking in the same sun protection category, this one that was recommended by a dermatologist, I got it off of Amazon, is the Lip Repair from O'Keeffe's, and I love that it is unscented and it's like in a chapstick form, so it's like a paste, it's not liquid, but it is very thick, and so when I apply it on, I feel like I have to go back and forth so much before I can feel like I have enough on my lips, and so I wish it was a little softer or maybe like in a liquid form. Just like with my sunscreen, I do wear my glasses all year round, even during the colder months. I do always make sure that I keep one pair inside my bag, but especially during the summertime is where I'm like not leaving the house without a pair of sunglasses. An eye doctor told me once that I have a vision of an 80-year-old person, which is not the nicest thing to hear about your vision. But anyways, these are the ones that I wear when I need my regular prescription glasses. These ones are prescribed sunglasses, so Kyle got me the frame as a birthday gift a couple years ago, and we went to my eye doctor and got my prescription on them. I love the shape. I do like how bigger frame glasses look on my face, even for my normal prescription glasses. But if I don't have those, I also like to have these other ones that I absolutely love the frame. I originally wanted to put my prescription on these ones because I had these ones before those other ones. But because of the way those glasses are designed, the eye place said that they couldn't do any prescription on them. So that was a bum, but I did ended up finding one that I like almost as much. I like to wear some sort of hat when I'm out and about, especially if I know that I'm gonna be directly exposed to the sunlight. I have a couple options to show you. I have two straw hats and one that is in a linen material. This straw hat was a gift from Kyle. I got it years ago. We went to Mackinac Island with the grandparents to visit back in Michigan, and I did not bring a hat to my trip. So Kyle took me to a shopping, like a gift shop, and I absolutely love it because it is simple. It fits my larger hat nicely, even when I have my natural curls. I try to find similar ones or look it up by the brand, but again, it was bought at a gift shop, and so I don't know if it's gonna be available. It's very light, and the design is not too big, it's not too small. I think it's just perfect for an everyday summer hat. A newer addition to my wardrobe is this one from Janessa Leone. It's this natural color with two brown stripes around the hat, which I think is a nice detail to it. I do have a lot of brown in my wardrobe, so it works perfectly. I like that you can wear it different ways. You can leave it down like this, or you can flip the bottom up. It is foldable, so that makes it really easy for traveling. I do have to say this one does feel much heavier than this one, so if I am experiencing headaches that day or even that week, I try to avoid wearing this one and I just go for this one because it's so much lighter. It's a nice little hat, and I do like having the options of having this one with the black detail or this one with the brown one. If you're not into straw hats for any reason, there's also a clothing material type of hats. This one is made in linen, which is really good for the hot weather. I got it from other stores a while ago. I think it was last summer. And I do wear this one, not as often as my strong ones, but I do wear this one sometimes when I don't feel like wearing any of the other ones, or depending on the look that I'm going for. Again, I like having different options. My next must-have is a summer bag. I have 3 options. This basket bag is from Moon, which is a French brand. I was first eyeing the one from Loewe, which is a much expensive one than this one. And I like the size. I have a couple sizes, I think, but I didn't love that it was very wide this way. And so even when you were carrying it like this, it looked very open here. And so I didn't love that, so I decided not to go for that one. And then I came across this one. I love the size. It's not too small, it's not too big. I can fit quite a bit in there, and it doesn't look too bulky or too big for my petite frame. It has these 2 small handles, so you can carry it in your arms or your hands, but it also has these 2 longer straps, which you can carry on your shoulders. I don't wear these long ones. I just don't like the way it looks. So I just keep it tucked in inside. It comes with this nice sizable pouch canvas material that you can keep inside your bag and tie it so your stuff is nice and secure. I like that you can choose the color of the canvas that it comes with the bag. I think it comes with a lighter shade or darker shade. The way they have it on the website is where the straps of the pouch go outside like this, and then the 2 ends show on the side, which I think is pretty cute, but I don't like the look of this strap showing, so I just keep it inside like so. I find that the way it's designed, and because it is black is tend to be more elegant. It's more elevated compared to other raffia baskets out there. I do have a casual chic style, and I find it even more during the summertime. Nobody wants to dress up because it's too hot to wear anything, and so having something like this that is gonna elevate my look while keeping me summery is very essential. This other one is also made in raffia. It's from Cezanne, and it has this brown leather detail and this golden hardware. I do wear this one more often because it is a crossbody, and I tend to gravitate towards crossbodies because it just can go over me and I don't have to deal about holding it so much. I like the size of it. It looks pretty small, but it holds a lot. I can fit my vlogging camera on top of everything else that I carry on a daily basis. It has this adjustable string that you can loosen up if you want it to be wider on top. This other one is from Coach. I got it 2-3 years ago. It's made in leather, and it has this metal golden chain, so you can wear it like this, but it's adjustable, so you can also wear it as a crossbody. I do wear this quite often. I think it's my most worn bag in my entire collection, and though I call it my summer bag because it has this fun canvas summery material, I also wear it during the fall because of the colors. I also find that the colors matches my fall wardrobe really nicely. Though when I first bought it, I thought it was gonna be a special occasion type of bag, and it truly hasn't. I wear this a lot. This next one is gonna be like a must have for the summertime. So I used to like buying different swimsuits every summer or every time I go to a vacation. But lately I haven't felt the need to add any new swimsuit to my collection. I did buy one top piece for my birthday last week, but before that, the last time I bought a swimsuit was 3 years ago. Any time where I need a swimsuit, this one is my very first one I pack. I can pack other ones, but this one is like my go-to. I got it 3-4 years ago. It was the only one that I took to a trip to Canada, and the one that I wore for a destination wedding, for a trip to Colorado with a couple of friends, and so it's just been my go-to for a very long time for many reasons. It is one piece, so it's very comfortable to wear. It has this cutout on the side, which is very flattering. It helps me on the right places without digging in or making me look unflattering. Though I don't wear bright colors on a daily basis, I don't care if my swimsuits are in a bright color, but this one just happened to be in black, and I actually like it that way. I think because it is in black, it's more slimming and flattering. It's been with me through different body changes, and it still looks good. And for all those reasons, it is my go-to swimsuit. Though typically summer means hot weather, we also get those cool days, or after sunset it can get a little cooler, or if you go to a lake you get that breeze from the water, and so I like to have something to keep me covered for that. This cardigan is made of a linen blend. I got it from J. Crew years ago. I like that it's longer, so it elevates your look a little bit more than if it was a short cardigan. It still is in the casual size, so if I wear it to work, I usually do it when I have a pair of trousers and a more elevated top and shoes. But if I'm going just for a walk around the lake or when we go on vacation, usually this is the one that I take with so I can wear it at the hotel because they tend to put that AC all the way up. Overall, this is like my vacation jacket that I take with me, just like my swimsuit is. This next one is a denim jacket. It's from Naked Fashion and I like that it's in the crop side. I like the light shade of blue, which is more appropriate for the summertime. Because it is denim, it's also more in the casual size, so I keep in mind the rest of the pieces that I wear underneath it when I do decide to wear this. It is a denim jacket, so it's versatile and timeless, so it'll never go out of style, and so it's something that I will have in my wardrobe for years to come. This other denim jacket is more in the longer side. I got it from Everlane a couple of years ago, I want to say, if not a year and a half ago. And I like that this one is in a different color than your traditional denim jacket, and because of it I find it more elevated when it comes to styling your outfits. I like that it is an off-white color versus a blue denim jacket, which is more expected. I also like that it's longer and more oversized, so it's a completely different style. For something more formal, I have this blazer from Rachel Poly. It's made 100% linen, which is perfect for the warmer months because it is in neutral. It goes well with everything else in my wardrobe. Because of the material, it drapes on the body nicely. It has a more flowy, relaxed, laid-back look, which is one of the reasons why I like it. Though I don't mind the structured blazer type, I find that this one aligns more with my personal style. I am not a huge fan of open-toe shoes. I don't love my toes. I have very chubby toes. So for the most part, I do prefer my closed-toe shoes, but it is summer, so I am gonna have to wear my sandals, and I do have a couple that I really like, but it's just a struggle trying to find sandals that complements my chubby feet and that don't exaggerate that. These ones that I have are from Steve Madden. I do like the height of it. It's not flat, which I don't do flat flats because the type of feet that I have is just not comfortable for me. And so I appreciate that it has a little heel, but it's not too high of a heel, so it's not uncomfortable. And so overall, I do like this one when I'm looking for a sandal, but I want to dress up my look and I want a little bit of heel. So these are my go-to for that. I also have these ones that are a version of Birkenstock, and these ones I got it locally, I think TJ Maxx. These ones are for if I'm going to a lake or a beach, or if I'm gonna be out at friends for a weekend, or so not so much of a home sandal, but they are just like a beach sandal or a last minute around the neighborhood sandal type of shoe. So these are for that. And then something that I do wear on a daily basis, I love how they go with everything because of the style, and they are my Ama mules from Nisolo. I love that there's texture to it, so it makes it more summery. Love the color. Obviously they're this off-white with this brown heel. I recently got a job outside of the house and I've been wearing those because I got some blister on the back of my heel, and so I'm not able to wear any normal closed-toe shoes, and those have been so helpful for that. I took it to the Caribbean where I wore them almost exclusively, so I was walking with them through mud and rocks, and they're still alive, but I'm gonna have to replace them soon because I just been wearing non-stop. All around, they have been just an amazing pair of shoes to have. One thing I struggle with on a daily basis, and this is not something new, it's something that I've dealt with my whole life, is drinking water. I don't like water, and it's not like I like juice either. Like, I drink my juices if I make it at home. I don't like artificial flavored juices or sodas or anything like it. Only liquids I really love is my coffee and my smoothies, but other than that, I don't care too much for other liquids, including water, which is not good. So I made it my mission to drink more water, and one way that I've been able to do that is by carrying a water bottle with me. I did have other water bottles in the past, but they were either too big, so I didn't want to carry them with me, or they didn't keep my water cold. I don't like room temperature water. Another thing is that I wanted to have a built-in straw. So this one did not come with it. It came with a different cap. You just have to unscrew it and then drink your water, which I don't think is a big deal for most people, but for me, I wanted to make it the easiest possible for me to be able to drink my water, and it has. I just flip my built-in straw, this, and then drink my water, and I'm good to go. So aside from the bottle, I have to pay for an extra. They do have different colors. I chose white because if you've been here before, you know I'm a sucker for white. So I got it in white. The downside of it is that it doesn't fit a whole lot of water. I think it's 20 ounce or 24. I don't remember, but I'll link it down below. This one is a Yeti one. I got it from the store. Obviously, you don't need to have the same brand or any of the other brands that I mentioned in this video, but having an insulated type of water bottle like this, if you like me struggle drinking your water and you prefer your water to be cold, then I think this one is a necessary. And when I say I don't drink water, I mean I can go all day without a sip of any liquid and I'm okay, which is not good. So don't do as I do as I say, and drink your water. Another must-have for me is the hair clip. I always have one in my bag. I carry it at all times, but especially during the warmer months, I keep them everywhere, upstairs, downstairs, on my car, in my bag. I just like to be safe, especially during the summertime. This one I got it years ago from TJ Maxx, I believe, but I'll try to find some and link them down below. I also have this type of crunchy. This one is 100% silk from Lily Silk. I got it free with a package, and this other one is not real silk, but it's still in that silky material, so it still helps with protecting your hair from breakage, which is great. If I want to just clip my hair to the side or back, I usually go for my clips, or if I'm in a rush and I just want to keep my hair off my face, then I go for these ones. Another must-have is a book. I like to carry this one around because if I'm out and about and I'm in a situation where I have to wait and I don't want to be on my phone all the time, then I have something that I can just do in place of being on my phone. And this one is The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas James Stanley. I am not loving this book so far. I am gonna finish reading it because I just want to finish it so I can move on to another one that is more interesting to me. I got into this book because I want to be better at my finance or finance as a whole. I just find it very predictable. I'm not sure if it's because of my background. I did go to school for business, but you never stop learning, and so I like to learn more about personal finance specifically. And this is just not that much interesting to me. It's not something that I haven't heard before. I could give it away, which I will after I'm done reading it, but I also just want to finish it and then I can move on to another book. But yeah, I have this one for now, and hopefully I can finish it soon so I can move on to the next one. That is it. I feel like I can add more to the list, but those were my top 10 must-have this summertime. I hope you found this helpful or at least entertaining. If you did, just give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.